private share, refill, oh, fill the pirate glass. Oh! And to make us more than merry, let the pirate bumper pass.
For today our pirate prentice rises from indentures freed. Strong his arm and keen his senses, he's a pirate now indeed.
Here's the loan to Frederick's Frederick's out of his indentures.
22 now he's rising, and alone he's fit to fly, which we're bent on signalizing with unusual revelry. Here's the love to Frederick's Frederick's out of his indentures. Board, oh, board the pirate share, fill, oh, fill the pirate glass, and to make us more than merry, let the pirate bumper pass.
Yes, Frederick. From today, you rank as a full-blown member of our band!
Hurrah! My friends, I thank you all from my heart for your kindly wishes. Would that I could repay them as they deserve.
What do you mean?
Today I am out of my indentures, and today I leave you forever.
This is quite unaccountable. Never a keener hand at scuttling Cunard or cunning out of White Star never shipped a handspike.
Yes, I have done my best for you. And why? It was my duty under my indentures, and I am the slave of duty. As a child, I was apprenticed to your band. It was through an error. No matter, the mistake was ours, not yours, and I was in honor bound by it.
An error? What error?
Yes, what?
I may not tell you. It would reflect upon my well-loved Ruth.
Oh, nay, dear master, my mind has long been gnawed by the cankering tooth of mystery. Let me have it out at once. When Frederick was a little lad, he proved so brave and daring. His father thought he'd prentice him to some career seafaring. I was a lass's nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take and bind the promising boy apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a hardy lad, though surely not a high lot. Though I'm a nurse, you might do worse than make your boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid on breakers always steering, and I did not catch the word aright through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions which within my brain did gyrate. I took and bound this promising boy apprentice to a pirate.
Oh!
A sad mistake it was to make and doom him to a vile lot. I bound him to a pirate U instead of to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster, but I hadn't the face to return to my place and break it to my master. A nursery maid is not afraid of what you people call work, so I made up my mind to go as a kind of piratical maid of all work. And that is how you find me now, a member of your shy lot, which you wouldn't have found had he been bound, apprentice to a pilot. Pardon.
Rise, sweet one. I have long pardoned you.
But the two words were to like.
They were, and they still are, though years have rolled over their heads. But this afternoon my obligation ceases. Individually, I love you all with affection unspeakable. But collectively, I look upon you with the disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. Oh, pity me, my beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty that, once out of my indentures, I shall feel myself bound to devote myself, heart and soul, to your extermination.
No, Frederick. If you conscientiously feel that it is your bound duty to destroy us, we cannot blame you on acting on that conviction. Always act in accordance with the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and chance the consequences.
And besides, we can offer you but little temptation to remain with us. We don't seem able to make piracy pay. Oh, I'm sure I don't know why, but we don't.
I know why. But at last, I mustn't tell you, it would not be right.
Why not, my boy? It's only 11:30, and you're one of us until the clock strikes 12.
True, and until then, you are bound to protect our interests.
Well then, it is my duty as a pirate to tell you that you are too tender-hearted. For instance, you make a point of never attacking a weaker party than yourselves. And when you attack a stronger party, you invariably get thrashed.
There's some truth in that.
Then again, you make a point of never molesting an orphan.
Of course not. We are orphans ourselves, and we know what it's like.
Yes, but it has gotten about. And what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says that he is an orphan. The last 3 ships we took proved to be manned entirely by orphans. And so we had to let them go. One would think that Great Britain's mercantile navy was recruited solely from our orphan asylums. We know is not the case.
But hang it all, you wouldn't have us absolutely merciless?
There's my difficulty. Before 12 o'clock I would. After 12 o'clock I would not. Oh, was ever a man placed in so delicate a situation?
And Ruth? Your own Ruth, whom you love so well, who has won her middle-aged way into your boyish heart. What is to become of her?
Yes. He will take you with him.
Yes! Ruth, I feel some little difficulty about you. It is true I admire you very much, but yet I have been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old. And yours is the only woman's face I've seen during that time. I think it is a sweet face.
Ah, it is. Oh, it is.
I say, I think it is. For that is my impression. But as I have never had the opportunity of comparing you with other women, it is just possible I may be mistaken.
True.
What a terrible thing it would be if I were to marry this innocent person and then find out she is on the whole plain.
Plain? Ruth? Ruth is very... Well?
Well?
Yes, very well indeed.
Yes. There are the remains of a fine woman about, Ruth.
Do you really think so?
I do.
Well then, I will not be so selfish then to take her from you. In justice to her, in consideration for you, I will leave her behind.
No, Frederick, this must not be. We are rough men. We lead a rough life. Rough! But we are not so utterly heartless as to deprive thee of thy love. I think I'm right in saying there's not one here who would rob thee of this inestimable treasure, for all the world holds dear. Not one! I thought there wasn't. Keep thy love, Frederick. Keep thy love.
You're very good, I'm sure.
Well, it is the top of the tide and we must be off ourselves. There's a day's pillaging to be done. Man the forecastle. Hoist the jibsail. Hoist the anchor. Weigh the anchor. Frederick, when our process of extermination are to be at hand, let our deaths be as swift and painless as you can conveniently make them.
I will. By the love I have for you, I swear it. Would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization.
No, Frederick. It must not be. Though I don't think much of our profession, but contrasted with respectability, 'tis comparatively honest. No, Frederick, I shall live and die a pirate king. Oh, better far to live and die under the brave black flag I fly than play a sanctimonious part with a pirate head and a pirate heart. Away to the cheating world go you, where pirates all are well to do, but I'll be true to the song I sing and live and die a pirate king, for I am a pirate king. And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king, for I am a pirate king.
Hurrah for the pirate king!
And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is hurrah for the pirate king!
Hurrah for the pirate king! When I sally forth to seek my prey, I help myself in a royal way. I sink a few more ships, it's true, than a well-bred Mahonor got to do. But many a king on a first-class throne, if he wants to call his crown his own, must manage somehow to get through more dirty work than ever I do. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king.
You are hurrah for the pirate king!
And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is hurrah for the pirate king!
Hurrah for the pirate king!
Ruth, I will be quite candid with you. It is true I admire you very much, but I must be circumspect. You see, you are considerably older than I. A lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
Oh, a wife of 17. Oh, then you will find me a wife of 1,000.
No, but I will find you a wife of 47, and that is quite enough. Ruth, tell me candidly without reserve, compared with other women, how are you?
Oh, I will be truthful with you, master. I have a slight cold, but otherwise I'm quite well.
I am sorry for your cold, but I was referring rather to your personal appearance. Compared with other women, are you beautiful?
Oh, I have been told so, dear master.
But lately?
Oh, no. Years and years ago.
Well, what do you think of yourself?
It is a delicate question to answer, but I think that I'm a fine woman.
And that is your candid opinion?
Yes, I should be deceiving you if I told you otherwise.
Thank you, Ruth. I believe you, for I know you would not practice on my inexperience. I wish to do the right thing, and if, I say if, you really are a fine woman, then your age shall be no obstacle to our union. Hark! Surely I hear voices. Who has ventured to approach her all but inaccessible lair? Can it be the Coast Guard?
Oh, yes, it's the Coast Guard.
No, it does not sound like the Coast Guard.
Confusion. It is the voices of young girls. If he should see them, I am lost.
By all that's marvelous! A bevy of beautiful maidens!
Oh, lost.
How lovely! How surpassingly lovely is the plainest of them! What grace! What delicacy! What refinement! And Ruth told me she was beautiful. Oh, false one, you have deceived me.
I have deceived you.
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold.
And master, am I not so?
And now I see you're plain and old.
I'm sure I'm not so.
Upon my innocence you play.
I'm not the one to plot so.
Your face is lined, your hair is gray.
Gradually got so.
Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so.
Master, do not leave me. Hear me ere you go.
Faithless woman,
Master,
faithless woman,
Master, do not
faithless
leave me.
woman
Do
to
not
deceive
leave
me,
me.
I
Hear
who
me ere you
trusted so.
go.
Faithless
Master,
woman
do
to
not
deceive
leave
me,
me.
I
Hear
who
me
trusted so.
My love without reflecting, oh, do not be rejecting. Take a maiden tender, her affection raw and green. That very highest rating has been accumulating. Some 17. Some 17.
Yes, your former master saves you from disaster. Your life would be uncomfortable.
The dower I have
is clear.
My love on all
If, as you are
dating
stating,
has been accumulating 47
years.
47 years.
Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so. Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so. What shall I do before these gentle maidens? I dare not show in this alarming costume. No, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing.
Climbing over of fleeting leisure, hail it as a true ally, though it perish by and by. Hail it as a true ally, though it perish by and by. Every moment brings a treasure of its own especial pleasure, though the moments quickly die. Greet them gaily as they fly. Greet them gaily as they fly. Though the moments quickly die, greet them gaily as they fly.
Far away from toil and care, reveling in fresh sea air, here we live and reign alone, in a world that's all our own. Here in this our rocky den, far away from mortal men, we'll be queens and make decrees. They may honor them who please.
We'll be queens and make decrees, they may honor them who please. Let us gaily tread a measure, make the most of fleeting leisure. Hail it as a true ally, though it perish by and by. Hail it as a true ally, though it perish by and by. Let us gaily tread the measure, make the most of fleeting leisure. Hail it as a true ally, a true ally.
What a picturesque spot! I wonder where we are.
And I wonder where Papa is. We have left him ever so far behind.
Oh, he will be here presently. Remember, poor Papa is not quite as young as we are, and we came over a rather difficult country.
But how thoroughly delightful it is to be entirely alone. Why, in all probability, we are the first human beings ever to set foot in this enchanting spot.
Except for the mermaids. It's the very place for mermaids.
Who are only human beings. Down to the waist!
And you can't be said strictly to set foot anywhere. Tails they may, but feet they cannot.
But what shall we do until Papa and the servants arrive with the luncheon?
We are quite alone, and the sea is as smooth as glass. Suppose we take off our shoes and our stockings and paddle. Yes, the very thing.
Stop, ladies, pray. I intended not to intrude myself upon your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, it is my bounden duty to inform you that your proceedings will not be unwitnessed.
But who are you, Sir Speak?
I am a pirate.
A pirate?
Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I renounce my vile profession. And to that end, O pure and peerless maiden, O blushing buds of ever-blooming beauty, I soar at heart, I soar at heart, implore your kind assistance. which does not feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty, who would not give up willingly a matrimonial ambition to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position, from his position, to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position.
Alas, there's not one maiden breast which seems to feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty.
Oh, is there not one maiden here whose homely face and bad complexion have caused all hope to disappear of ever winning man's affection? To such an one, if such there be, I swear by heaven's arch above you, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I'll love you. However plain you be, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I love you. I love you. I love Not one,
No, no, not one.
not one.
No, no.
Yes, yes, 'tis me. Oh, sisters, deaf to pity's name, for shame. It's true that he has gone astray, but pray, is that a reason good and true? You should all be deaf to pity's name.
The question is, had he not been a thing of beauty, would she be swayed by quite his keener sense of duty?
For shame, for shame, for shame. Fool, wandering one, though thou hast surely strayed, take heart of grace, thy steps retrace. Fool, wandering one. Oh, wandering one, if such poor love as mine can help thee find
to do. Gentle sisters say, propriety we know, says we ought to stay, while sympathy exclaims, free them from your tether, play at other games, leave them here together.
Her case may any day be yours, my dear, or mine. Let her make her hay while the sun doth shine. Let us compromise. Our hearts are not of leather. Let us shut our eyes and talk about the weather.
Yes, yes, let's talk about the weather. How beautifully blue the sky, the blossoms rising very high. Continue fine, I hope which may, and yet each may but yesterday. Tomorrow which may pour again, I hear the country once I'm reading. People say I know not why, that we shall have a wonderful life. Tomorrow which may pour again, I hear the country once I'm reading. Yet people say I know not why, that we shall have a wonderful life. Tomorrow which may pour again, I hear the country once I'm reading. People say I know not why, that we shall have a wonderful life.
Duty to find today what frequent thought exceeding beauty did ever maiden close her eyes on waking sadness to dream of thought exceeding gladness.
Ah yes, this is exceeding gladness.
How beautifully blue the sky, the blossoms rising very high. Continue fine, I hope each may, and yet each may but yesterday. Tomorrow we take war again, I hear the country once I'm here. People say I know not why, that we shall have a wonderful night. Tomorrow we take war again, I hear the country once I'm here. People say I know not why, that we shall have a wonderful night. Tomorrow we take war again,
Did ever pirate roll his soul in guilty dreaming, and wake to find that soul with peace and virtue beaming?
how beautifully blue the sky, the blossoms rising very high. Continue fine, I hope each may, and yet each may but yesterday. Continue fine, I hope each may, and yet each may but yesterday.
Did ever pirate roll forsake his odious mission, to find himself betrothed with lady opposition? Ah yes, ah yes, ah yes. Stay, we must not lose our senses. Men who stick at no offenses will anon be here. Pirates, careful traders, pray you get you handsome ladies while the coast is clear.
No, we must not lose our senses. If they sing at no offenses, we should not be here. Pirates in the dreadful trade is nice companions for your ladies. Let us be
It is first great opportunity to get married with impunity. Indulge in lawful felicity, unbounded domesticity.
we have missed our opportunity of escaping with impunity. So well to the felicity of our native domesticity. If we be once so hard, how can we master one fun? A doctor of divinity who is located in this vicinity. A doctor of divinity who resides in this vicinity. A doctor of divinity. Of divinity.
Hold, monsters, ere your pirate caravans proceed against our will to wed us all. Just bear in mind that we are wards in chancery and father's major general.
Or danger may befall. Their father is a major general.
Yes, he is a major
Yes, yes, I am a Major General.
For he is a Major General.
He is a rough Major General.
And it is a glorious thing to be a Major General.
It is a rough of the Major General, a rough of the Major General.
I am the very model of a modern Major General. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the fights historical, from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations, both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news. Yes! With many trivial facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
With many trivial facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many trivial facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many trivial facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and animalculous. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General.
In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern Major General.
I know mythic history, King Arthur's answer Caradox. I answer hard acrostics, I have a pretty taste for paradox. I quote in elegiacs all the crimes of Heliogabalus. In conics I can floor peculiarities parabolas. I can tell undoubted Raphaels from Jebediahs and Zophanies. I know the croaking chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes. Then I can hum a fugue from which I've heard the music's dinner for. Yes, no. Got it! And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore.
And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore. And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore. And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore.
Then I can write a washing bill in Babylonic cuneiform and tell you every detail of Caractacus's uniform. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General.
In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern Major General.
In fact, when I know what is meant by Mammon and Ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I've learnt of the progress that's been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. Strategy, and strategy, No, of course not, strategy. No, yes! Strategy! Thank you. You'll say a better Major General has never strategy.
You say a better Major General has never strategy. You say a better Major General has never strategy. You say a better Major General has never strategy.
For my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventurous, has only been brought down to the beginning of the century. But still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General.
Could you do it one more time? And this time, really fast.
Well, I don't take requests. Really, I shouldn't. Certainly. In fact, when I know what is meant by Mammon and Ravelin, when I can tell a sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm aware at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I know the progress has been made among a gunnery, when I know of tactics and a novice and a nunnery, in short, when I have a smattering of elemental strategy, you'll say a better Major General is never strategy. For my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventurous, has only been brought down at the beginning of the century. But still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General. And now that I've introduced myself, I should like to have some idea of what's going on.
Papa,
With me. I'll explain in 2 words.
We propose to marry your daughter.
Oh, but you mustn't do that. May I ask? That is a rather picturesque uniform, but I'm not quite familiar with it. What are you?
We are all single gentlemen.
Yes, I've gathered that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Oh, Papa, don't believe them. They are pirates, the famous pirates of Penzance.
Pirates of Penzance? I've often heard of them.
All except this gentleman, who was a pirate once, but who is out of his indentures today, and who means to lead a blameless life evermore.
But wait a bit. I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
We object to major generals as fathers-in-law. But we waive that point. We do not press it. We look over it.
An idea. And do you mean to say that you would deliberately rob me of these, the sole remaining props of my old age, to leave me to go through the remainder of my life, unfriended, unprotected, and utterly alone?
Well, yes, that's the idea.
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Oh, dust it off!
I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Orphan.
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I say, orphan!
Orphan! I don't think we quite understand one another. I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? And you say, orphan. As I understand you, you are merely repeating the word orphan to show that you understand me.
I didn't repeat the word orphan.
Pardon me, you did indeed.
I only repeated it once.
True, but you repeated it.
But not orphan!
Stop! I think I can see where we're getting confused. When you say orphan, do you mean orphan? A person who's lost both his parents? Or orphan frequently?
I beg your pardon, I see what you mean. Frequently.
Oh, so you said orphan frequently?
No, only once.
Precisely, you said orphan frequently only once. Oh, men of dark and dismal fate, forego your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
How sad. An orphan boy.
These children whom you see are all that I can call my own.
Poor fellow.
Take them away from me and I shall be indeed alone.
Poor fellow.
If pity you can feel, leave me my sole remaining joy. See, at your feet they kneel, your hearts you cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy.
Poor fellow, see at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy. The orphan boy, see at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the tale of the lonely orphan boy.
I'm telling telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory. But they would have taken my daughters over the billowy waters if I hadn't in elegant diction indulged in innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story.
It's telling a terrible story, but doesn't diminish his glory. And then you're taking his daughters over the billowy waters. It's easy and elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction. It comes in the same category as telling a regular terrible story.
It's easy and elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, but it's not in the same category as telling a regular story.
Although a dark career sometimes involves the crime of stealing, we'd rather think that we're not altogether void of feeling. Although we live by strife, we're always sorry to begin it. For what we ask is life without a touch of poetry in it. Hail poetry, thou hand-born maid, thou yieldest enough pirate's trade. Hail, flowing fount of sentiment. All hail, divine Orient. You may go, for you're at liberty. Our pirate rules protect you, and honorary members of our band, we do elect you.
For he is an orphan boy.
He is a roughly orphan boy.
And it sometimes is a useful thing to be an orphan boy.
It is a roughly orphan boy, a roughly orphan boy.
Oh, happy day, rejoice, be they will away and marry be.
Oh, happy day, rejoice, be they will away and marry me.
Should it befall auspiciously, the sisters all will bridesmaids be.
Should it befall auspiciously, the sisters all the bridesmaids be.
Oh, happy day with joyous glee, they will away and marry be.
Should it befall auspiciously, the sisters all will bridesmaids be. Should it befall auspiciously, the sisters all will bridesmaids be.
Oh, master, hear one word I do implore you. Remember Ruth, your Ruth who kneels before you.
Yes, yes, remember Ruth who kneels before you.
Away you did deceive me.
Away you did deceive him.
Oh, do not leave me.
Oh, do not leave him.
Away you grieve me.
Away you grieve him.
I'd wish you'd leave me.
We wish you leave him. Ribs of the magnanimity we display to lace and dimity. There was such opportunity to get married with impunity. We give up the felicity of a rounded domesticity. Though a doctor of divinity was located in this vicinity.
Ribs of the magnanimity, be displayed to lace and dimity. Never was such an opportunity to get married with impunity. We give up the felicity
liberty. Here's liberty.
conscience to ease my father's sorrow?
Excuse me?
Cheer him up.
I will try, dear Mabel. But why does he sit here, night after night, in this drafty old ruin?
Why do I sit here? To escape from the pirates' clutches, I described myself as an orphan. And heaven help me, I'm no orphan. I came here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors and to implore their pardon for having brought dishonor upon the family escutcheon.
But, sir, you seem to forget you hardly bought this property a year ago, and the stucco on your baronial castle is scarcely dry.
Frederick, in this chapel there are ancestors You cannot deny that. With the estate, I bought the chapel and its contents. I don't know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are. And I shudder to think that their descendant by purchase, if I may so describe myself, should have brought dishonor to what I had was no doubt an unstained escutcheon.
Be comforted, sir. Had you not acted as you did, these reckless men would have surely called in the nearest clergyman and married your large family on the spot.
I thank you for your proffered solace, but it is unavailing. I assure you, Frederick, that such is the anger and the remorse that I feel by the abominable falsehood by which I escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I would go to their simple-minded chief this very night and confess all. Did I not fear that the consequences would be most disastrous to myself? At what time does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11. And before midnight, I hope to atone for my involuntary association with the pestilent scourges by sweeping them from the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
Are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only await my orders.
Then, Frederick, let your escort, lion-hearted, be summoned to receive a general's blessing ere you depart upon your dread adventure.
Dear sir, they come.
When the foeman bears the steel,
Tarantara, tarantara,
we uncomfortable feel,
tarantara,
and we find the wisest thing
tarantara, tarantara,
is to slap our chests and sing tarantara. For when threatened with the mutes,
tarantara, tarantara,
and your heart is in your boots,
tarantara.
there is nothing brings it round like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound. Tarantara, 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 tarantara.
Go, ye heroes, go to glory. Go, ye dying combat glory. Ye shall live in song and story. Go to immortality. Go to death and go to slaughter. Die at every Cornish daughter. With her tears, O graves shall water. Go, ye heroes, go.
To us it's evident these intentions all were meant. Such expressions don't appear calculated meant to cheer. Who are going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state. Still to us it's evident these intentions all were meant.
Go and do your best endeavor, and before our links we sever, we shall say farewell forever. Go to glory and faith. Go to glory and faith.
Though your foes are kings and rulers, souls and mercy, calling and choosing, selling and tender, all is in the fall, in the grave.
We observe to great distress on the wrist that on us press, and a reference alack to our chance of coming back. Still, perhaps it would be wise not to carp or criticize, for it's very evident these intentions all were meant. Yes, it's very evident these intentions all were meant. Evident, yes, moment, evident, ah, yes, well meant. When the falling days steal, tarantara, we are comfortable feet, tarantara. And we find the wise to say, tarantara, it's to sandwich us and sing, tarantara. Forward, venture, tarantara, and your heart is in your boots, tarantara. There is nothing brings it round like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound. Tarantara, 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 ra 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 ra, tarantara, ra ra, tarantara. Yes, yes, we go.
These pirates slay.
Tarantara.
Then do not stay.
Tarantara.
Then why this delay?
All right, we go. Yes, forward on the foe. Yes, forward on the foe.
Yes, but you don't go.
We go. Yes, forward on the foe. Yes, forward on the foe.
Yes, but you don't go.
We go. Yes, we go. Yes, we go. We go. We go.
Now for the pirate's lair. Oh, joy unbounded. Oh, sweet release. Oh, rapture unexampled. At last I may atone in some slight measure for the repeated acts of theft and pillage, of which at a sense of duty stand dictation. I, circumstances victim, have been guilty.
Young Frederick,
who calls
your late commander,
And I, your little Ruth.
Oh, mad intruders, how dare ye face me? Know ye not, O rash ones, that I have doomed you to extermination?
have mercy on us. Hear us shall you slaughter.
I do not think I ought to listen to you, yet mercy should alloy your stern resentment, and so I will be merciful. Say on.
When you had left our pirate fort, we tried to raise our spirits faint, according to our custom old, with quips and quibbles quaint. But all in vain the quips we heard. We lay and sobbed upon the rocks, until to somebody occurred a startling paradox.
A paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. We quips and quibbles heard and flocks, but none to beat this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox. We knew your taste for curious quips, for cranks and contradictions, and with the laughter on our lips, we wished you there to hear. We said if we could tell it him, how Frederick would the joke enjoy. And so we risked both life and limb to tell it to our boy.
That paradox,
the most ingenious paradox. We've quips and quibbles heard in flocks, but none to beat this paradox. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox. For some ridiculous reason, to which, however, I've no desire to be disloyal, some person in authority, who, I don't know who, very likely the astronomer royal, has decided that although for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule are plenty, 1 year and every 4 his days shall be reckoned as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I wouldn't be surprised if it were owing to the agency of an ill-natured fairy. You are the victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so, by simple arithmetical process, you will easily discover that although you've lived 21 years, yet, if we go by birthdays, you're only 5 and a little bit over.
For me, let's see. Yes, yes, with yours my figures do agree. How quaint the ways of paradox. Add common sense ye gaily mocks. Though counting in the usual way, years 21 I've been alive. Yet reckoning by my natal day. Yet reckoning by my natal day. I am a little boy of 5.
He is a little boy of 5.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This parrot, a curious parrot, a most ingenious paradox. Upon my word, this is most curious, most absurdly whimsical. 5 1/4. No one would think it to look at me.
You are glad you spared us, I'll be bound. You never would have forgiven yourself once you discovered you'd killed 2 of your comrades.
My comrades?
I'm afraid you don't appreciate the delicacy of your position, my boy. You were apprenticed to us.
Until I reached my 21st year.
Oh, no. Until you reached your 21st birthday. And yours is yet only 5 and a quarter.
Well, you don't mean you're gonna hold me to that?
Oh, no, of course not. We merely remind you of the fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your sense of duty.
Oh, do not put it at that footing. As I was merciful to you just now, be merciful to me. Oh, I implore you not to insist on that letter of your bond, just as the cup of happiness is at my lips.
We insist on nothing. We merely content ourselves in pointing out to you your duty.
Your duty.
Well, you have appealed to my sense of duty, and my duty is only too clear. Oh, I have horror of miscalling. I shudder at the thought I've ever been mixed up with it. But duty is before all, and at any price, I will do my duty.
Bravely spoken. Come, you are one of us once more.
Lead on. I follow. Oh, horror!
What's the matter?
Ought I to tell you? No, I cannot do it, and yet is one of your band.
Speak out. Whoa. I charge you by that sense of conscientiousness to which you have never yet appealed in vain.
General Stanley.
Yes?
The father of my Mabel.
Yes. What?
He escaped from you on the plea that he was an orphan.
He did! Oh, yeah. I was there. Well?
It breaks my heart to betray the honored father of the girl I adore.
Break it.
And yet, as one of your band, I have no alternative.
None.
Then it is my duty then to tell you.
Yes, your duty.
That General Stanley
Yes.
is no.
No.
This is no.
No.
No. No. What?
No. Often.
When you say often, do you mean a person who has lost his parents, or often, frequently?
A person who's lost his parents. What? And more than that, he never was one.
I to understand that to save his contemptible life, he dared to practice on our credulous simplicity. Oh, our revenge shall be swift and terrible. We shall go and collect our band and attack Tremorden Castle this very night.
But stay!
Not a word! He is doomed! Away, away, my heart's on fire. I bring this base deception to repay. This very night, my vengeance dire shall glut itself and go away, away.
Away, away, here I expire. I find my duty hard to do today. My heart is filled with anguish dire. It strikes me to the core, away, away.
With falsehood foul he tricked us of our brides. That vengeance how the pirates so decide. Our nature stern he softened with his lies. And in return tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Tonight he dies.
Yes, so early tomorrow.
His girls likewise.
He will return in sorrow.
The one so spot.
In the images they cherish.
And all who plot
To abuse shall perish.
Tonight he dies,
so early tomorrow. His girls likewise to watch her in sorrow. The one so spot in their natures they cherish. And all who plot to abuse shall perish. Away, away, away. Tonight the traitor dies. Away, away, tonight, tonight, tonight. The traitor dies tonight. Away.
All is prepared, your gallant crew await you. My Frederick in tears, it cannot be that the lion heart quails at the coming conflict.
No, Mabel, no. A terrible disclosure has just been made. Mabel, my dearly loved one, I bound myself to serve the pirate captain until I reached my 120th birthday.
But you are 21.
I've just discovered that I was born in leap year, and that birthday will not be reached by me till 1940.
Oh, horrible, catastrophe appalling.
And so farewell.
Ah, Frederick, hear me. Stay, Frederick, stay. They have no legal claim. No shadow of a shame will fall upon my name. Stay, Frederick, stay.
Nay, Mabel, nay. Tonight I quit these walls. The thought my soul appalls, but when stern duty calls, I must obey.
Stay, Frederick, stay.
Nay, Mabel,
They
nay.
have no claim.
But duty's name no thought my soul appalls, but when stern duty calls,
Stay, Frederick, stay.
I must obey.
Ah, leave me not to pine alone and desolate. No fate seems fair as mine, no happiness so great.
must I leave thee here in endless night to dream, where joy is dark and drear, and sorrow all supreme, where nature day by day will sing in altered tone this weary round delay. He loves thee, he is gone. Fa la la la, fa la la la. He loves thee, he is gone. Fa la la la, fa la. In 1940 I of age shall be. I'll then return and claim you, I declare it.
It seems so long.
Swear that till then you'll be true to me.
Yes, I'll be strong. By all the Stanleys dead and gone, I swear it.
Oh, here is love, and here is truth, and here is food for joyous laughter. She will be faithful to her suit till we are wed, and even after. Oh, here is love, and here is truth.
Oh, here's love and here's truth.
She will be faithful to her
She will be
suit
faithful to her
till we
suit.
are wed, and even after.
Till we are wed.
And even after.
Yes, even after.
Oh, here is love, and here is truth, and here is food for joy, all her laughter. She will be faithful to her suit.
Till we are wed, and even after.
She will be faithful to her suit till we are wed, and even after, even after. Oh, here is love, and here is truth. Oh, here is love, is love.
No, I am brave. Oh, family descent, how great thy charm, thy sway, how excellent. Come one and all, undaunted men in blue. A crisis now, affairs are coming to.
Though in body and in mind we are timidly inclined and anything but blind to the danger that's behind. Yet when the danger's near, we manage to appear as insensible to fear as anybody here, as anybody here. Tarantara, 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 tarantara.
Sergeant approached. Young Frederick was to have led you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
No matter, he will not so lead you, for he has allied himself once more with his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
You speak falsely. You know nothing about it. He has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
Dearly as I loved him before, his heroic sacrifice to his sense of duty has endeared him to me tenfold. And if it was his duty to constitute himself my foe, it is likewise my duty to regard him in that light. He has done his duty. I will do mine. Go ye and do yours.
Righto. This is perplexing.
We cannot understand it at all.
Still, as he's actuated by a sense of duty.
That makes a difference, of course. At the same time, we repeat, we cannot understand it at all.
No matter. Our course is clear. We must do our best to capture these pirates alone. It is most distressing to be the agents of whereby our erring fellow creatures are deprived of that liberty which is so dear to us all. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force.
We should.
It's too late now.
It is.
When a felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plans, his capacity for innocent enjoyment, is just as great as any honest man's. Our feelings we will difficulty smother, when constabulary duties to be done. I'll take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. Oh, when constabulary duties to be done. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When the enterprising burglar's not a burgling. When the cutthroat isn't occupied in crime. He loves to hear the little brook a-gurgling. And listen to the merry village chime. When the coster's finished jumping on his mother. He loves to lie a-basking in the sun. I'll take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a nappy one. Oh, when constabulary duties to be done. A policeman's lot is not a nappy one.
Looking at the pirates, we were tired of tossing on the sea, or trying our hand at a burglary with weapons grim and gory.
Hush, hush, I hear them on the manor poaching. With stealthy steps the pirates are approaching.
We are now coming for fate, our gold, the story, General Stanley's story. We seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They seek a penalty
50-fold, we seek a penalty
50-fold.
We seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They come in force with stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now to hide!
With cat-like tread upon our prey we steal. In silence dread, our cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's foot will be distinctly heard.
Tarantara, tarantara.
So stealthily the pirate creeps while all the household soundly sleeps. Friends who plow the sea, trust to navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with the little burglary. Friends who plow the sea, trust to navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with the little burglary.
Here's your lighter bit, your life preserver. You may want to hit your silent matches, your dark lantern seized. Take your file and your skeletonic keys.
Tarantara,
with cat-like tread,
Tarantara,
in silence dread.
with cat-like tread, upon our prey we steal. In silence dread, our cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's footfall would be distinctly heard. From friends who plow the sea, choose to navigation, take another station. Let every wire see.
Hush, hush, not a word. I see a light inside. The Major General comes, so quickly hide.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes. Tormented with the anguish dread of falsehood unatoned, I lay upon my sleepless bed and tossed and turned and groaned. The man who finds his conscience ache no peace at all enjoys, and as I lay in bed awake, I thought I heard a noise.
He thought he heard a noise.
No, all is still in Dale on Hill. My mind is set at ease. So still the scene, it must have been the sighing of the breeze. Sighing softly to the river comes the loving breeze, setting nature all a-quiver, rustling through the trees.
Through the trees.
And the brook in rippling measure laughs for very love, while the poplars in their pleasure wave their arms above.
Yes, the trees for very love wave their arms above. Pretty brook, thy dream is over, for thy love is but a rover. Sad the lot of hopper trees, courted by a fickle breeze. Sad the lot of hopper trees, courted by a fickle breeze.
rhetoric here, oh joy, oh rapture, some in your men and effect their capture.
Rhetoric, save us.
Beautiful Mabel, I would if I could, but I am not able.
He's telling the truth, he is not able.
What? Unhand me.
With face deceit, you worked upon our feelings. Revenge is sweet, and flavors all our dealing. With courage rare and resolution manly, for death prepare, unhappy General Stanley.
Is he to die, unshriven on a kneel? Will no one in his cause a weapon wield?
Yes, we are here, though hitherto concealed. So to constabulary pirates yield.
You triumph now, for well we trow. Our mortal careers cut short. No pirate band will take its stand at the Central Criminal Court.
To gain a brief advantage you've contrived, but your proud triumph will not be long-lived.
Don't say your orphans, for we know that game.
On your allegiance we've a stronger claim. We charge you yield. We charge you yield in Queen Victoria's name.
You do.
We do, we charge you yield in Queen Victoria's name.
We yield at once with humbled mien, because with all our faults we love our queen.
Yes, yes, with all their faults they love their queen.
Yes, yes, with all our faults we love our queen.
Away with them and place them at the bar.
One moment, let me tell you who they are. They are no members of the common throng. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong.
They are all noblemen who have gone wrong.
No Englishman unmoved that statement is, because with all our faults we love our house of peers. I pray you pardon me, ex-pirate king. Pairs will be pairs, and youth shall have its fling. Resume your ranks and legislative duties, and take my daughters, all of whom are beauties.